Hello everyone! Today on stream I checked out the 8.1.5 Xal'atath questline. Today we'll release the stream highlight showing off the Alliance, Horde and Shadow Priest point of view. I imagine that story-wise it's actually the Shadow Priest version that is canon for the overall storyline, but that's purely a guess. A sweet story leading into the upcoming raid, which is the Crucible of Storms, which will release next week. From there on, I'll be combining this quest, the raid itself, and a bit of background information into one single video, but that's for the future. If you're wondering how to start this questline for yourself, there should be a world quest up called Naga Invasion. Go to that world quest, kill a Naga, and the quest item should drop off like the first mob that you kill. So for now, I hope you'll enjoy the stream highlights. And until next time guys, see ya! The Yogg-saron medallion. On the Naga body, you find an ornate metal disc. The writing on its surface resembles elven scripts, but you cannot decipher it. You suspect the words are written in the naga tongue. Perhaps someone with a knowledge of Naga artifacts could translate the texts. And it takes you to the collector. A medallion, you say? Well, let's have a look at it. I don't have all day, you know. Orders from Azora. Gojo studies the medallion and grimaces. Ugh, Naga! This medallion is inscribed with orders. Looks like the Naga have been commanded to invade our shores and seize artifacts of great power. You know, I recently came upon one such object. See that dagger over there? Nasty little thing. Gives me the willies. I swear I hear it whispering to me. I found it on an island in Stormsong Valley, on a makeshift altar. Maybe if you take it there, you'll get an idea on how the Naga intended to use it.
Artifacts of great power belong in the hands of elders. Not some rambunctious adventurer.
Waifu, I have missed you for so long. Please, it's me, Noble. I have a crown now. Tell me your sweet, sweet secrets. Xal'atath, Blade of the Black Empire. It has a mind of its own, once a prized weapon of priest used against the Burning Legion. This artifact has lost its power and is a dormant state. For now. We need to go to the makeshift altar. Oh, I actually expected it to be at the darkest dungeon area, but it's just on this way. So Xal'atath, Blade of Black Empire, was indeed the Shadow Priest artifact that they used in Legion. The history of Xal'atath, its origin, is still shrouded in mystery. Some believe that it's the claw of Yogg-saron, while others think it's an old god consumed by its brethren in the days of the Black Empire. As odd as those things might sound, there might be some truth to it. Xal'atath, throughout the expansion, whispered some very nice things to us. Like Nuzal's prison weakening, just hints here and there on some cool stuff to happen. And then at the end of Legion, as Sargeras stabbed the world, we all had to sacrifice our artifacts in order to cleanse the blade of its corruption, right? And Xal'atath was no exception. But now here we find it again, or the turtle has found it again, on a little makeshift altar. Let's see what they were trying to use it. Was it the Naga that was trying to use it? Yeah, the Naga intended to use it. Okay. As you place the dagger upon the altar, it seems to shudder and blink at you. You're filled with a sense of dread and foreboding. This is probably a very, very bad idea. The whispers are faint, but grow louder as you hold the blade in your hand. So weak. Need blood. Souls. The voice trails off, but you can still sense the dagger urging you on.
Strength failing. I need blood. Souls.
Let me feed you, Xal'atath. Feed you as much as you can stand. Naga, the waifu has spoken. Paladin working with Xal'atath, betrayer of the light. Yeah, no, sorry. I've been saying this since the start of the expansion. I'm Team Old God. You can all have your faction war. I don't really care. I'll just be partying with the old gods up in here. Alright. I have fed you all the things you need. Ah, much better. How cruel of the priests to leave me in such states. But enough about me. No doubt you have many questions. I can offer countless answers. Xal'atath speaks once more. The servants of Nuzal'atath prepared for their master's return. They intend to conjure the scouring storm to wash away all unbelievers. This particular ritual that will invoke requires 3 ancient artifacts. One of the void, one of storm, and one of ocean. Even now, I hear the void relic calling to me. It's being empowered, or corrupted, I'm not sure which. I see it upon a cliff overlooking a vast sea. Come, Paladin. We can find a much better use for such a prize.
The Naga seek relics of power to fuel their ritual. They intend to summon a scouring storm that will wipe this world clean of unbelievers. Fanatics. I realize it may be disconcerting to converse with a weapon. Be at ease. I merely wish to see you reach your full potential.
For the Queen!
Why, just recently I helped another mortal hero defeat the Burning Legion. My selfless sacrifice left me weakened. Sadly, that priest proved short-sighted. You, though, I sense you are truly destined for greatness. We will accomplish remarkable things together, you and I. Magnificent things.
Okay. You can indeed do this as a Shadow Priest, and it's good to mention it because I do want to do it. The quest text is not the same. Xal'atath will actually recognize you as a previous owner and will make comments about it. Somewhere in the direction of, it's so good to be back, or something like that. She won't say, like, you were short-sighted. She will say something else. Oh, that's the Deep Watcher. You just threw a broken bottle at me, mate. I got weapons of legend, and you decide to fight me with a broken bottle. Do you really think that's a good choice?
Does she actually think she can break open the stone? Fool. Were we not pressed for time, I would enjoy watching her fail.
Away with you, the stone's power must be mine. Other people in my MMO. At last I know my purpose. And then we get the Void Stone.
Unleash the Void Stone, my champion. It should provide the strength I need to help you find the other two relics.
The Void Stone pulls towards Xal'atath. It seems like it wants to be a part of it. Don't we all, though? Did she?
Yes. Yes! It's been so long since I took a mortal form. This body is pleasing, don't you think?
Oh, so that's how she gets her body.
You were the right choice. Your strength and courage are compelling.
So this is not her true form, she just takes the form of the one that we killed. Huh.
So many possibilities.
Yes, this form should do nicely. A smooth stone filled with swirling cloud of void that constantly shifts, drawing your eyes to try to focus and discern the horrifying images within. You feel a sense of unease holding the stone. Do not be distracted, we have more to do. I sense another relic, a trident fought lost to the depths. It calls to me. It calls me. Do you hear it too? Its song takes form. I see a harbor to the east. An ambitious pirate, greedy and proud, completely unaware of the power hidden within the hoard of gold. The would-be captain's hubris will not permit her to simply hand over her prize. I feel she must be taught a rather harsh lesson. But that's your specialty, is it not?
Such magnificence awaits us.
The pirate's treasure den found, which is gonna be to the guard? Yeah. Freehold, baby, here we come. Skeleton key. Hello, Lieutenant Elsbeth Wave Kata. Death from above. Please don't.
I could have made captain.
Yarr! But you didn't, did ya? Skeleton key. Do not copy. And then inside the box, we find a trident of deep ocean. If you hold this up to your ear, you can hear the ocean. Xal'atath, honey baby. Look what I found.
Tell me what you want.
Is the trident in your possession? Sure is. I never doubted you for a moment. Positive reinforcement. Xal'atath breathes in deeply and smiles. My strength grows. I can see it clearly now. The third relic we seek, the crown known as Tempest Collar. How fitting that after the fall of Atal-Garal, the gluttonous Xal'atath would be the one to find the artifacts. He was always scuttling about the depths, seeking treasures for his collection. Xal'atath's greed has left him trapped within a cave that he can never leave. The crown awaits us there.
The time it is no mere coincidence that our paths intersect. You are meant to find me. I was meant to find you. A grand destiny lies before us. Surely you sense it as well as I. But enough musing. Make your way to the shores of Vol'dun. That is where the third prize awaits. This way. I doubt Xal'atath will give us the crown willingly.
But it's noble time. Ooh. His head.
Why, Xal'atath? I hardly consider that fair of you to say.
Wow. Are you gonna dialogue a little bit more? Clicks.
Well, we will see about that.
Are we good to go? Yeah. Does he also have like a little thing on his back? Hang on, I need to see your back. Nah, he has like treasure on his back. Where's your helmet at then? Because you took our crown, right? I guess it's on his body. There we go. Tempest Collar. You can feel potential energy pulsing within the crown.
What do you seek?
The crown is far more useful in our hands than in the claws of an oversized bottom feeder. Further proof that you and I can achieve great things together, Noble. So many possibilities. The relics are ours, as it was meant to be. There's but one more step needed for the great truths to be revealed. The naga sought to summon their storm from a place that echoes with ancient power. Though this site has had countless names over the ages, the mortals know it as the Precipice of Oblivion. I will go ahead and begin preparations. Join me there.
Open your mind to the whispers.
The whispers come from below. They tell me things. Things of ends and beginnings. Do you hear them? I still hear them. Leanne Rasmussen. God touched. Have you been touched by God? Show me on this doll. Uh-oh, what are you doing? Why are you crafting?
Here we are. Oh, do not be afraid. This was always meant to be.
Okay. So we're going inside the raid now. Ooh. I like where this quest line is going. No, get your mind out of the gutter, everybody.
A stone to call forth the darkness. A weapon forged in the depths.
Yeah, I don't think that this is necessarily a good idea, though. As we gaze around the room, I don't... Xal'atath, I love you, but I don't think this is a good idea.
A crown for the ruler of all worlds. Hear me, God of the deep. I have brought you the opener, the bringer of truths, the torch that lights the way. Honor our bargain. Free me to find my own fate.
Go, but the blade must remain to serve my will.
A fair exchange. Shadows guide you, my dear friend. We will meet again. I am certain of it.
I have dreamed your destiny. All that were sleeping shall be awakened. Receive my gift and see all truths before
you. Huh. Brother Pike. I've been probed. Nobody will notice it. What the hell? Hey, Nobo, there seems to be something different about you. Oh, what's that? Can I still use my crown? I can. Phew! Alright, I can still make people sparkle. It's all good. It's all good. Check your buffs. I got the gift of N'Zoth. You are special. He has found me special. Yay! Someone finds me special. Oh, that's beautiful. So where does one find Brother Pike? Hang on. In Borealis, right? I'm special! Yay! Wait, what? Wait, what? No! My eye, it's gone! My immersion has been ruined. But the power of love was able to overcome N'Zoth. Special discounts with Gift of N'Zoth. Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh, and it's back. Okay, we're good. We're good. Yo, Brother Pike, I got a thing on my hat, mate. I want to keep it. Brother Pike listens to your tale of Xal'atath and N'Zoth. Dark tidings indeed. I could sense something stirring beneath the waves. If the old god is on the rise, we must make ready. I've been given a gift. Do you know how to remove it? But I don't want to remove it. So, you know. Your intention to stop the Naga attack was noble, but that shadowy dagger tricked you into delivering powerful relics into the hands of great enemy. No doubt those artifacts will be well defended. Gather your allies and return to the Crucible of Storms. Defeat any opponent that stands in your way. Ensure the relics cannot be used against the Alliance. The Naga cannot be allowed to summon their storm or to call for something even worse. And you just get a bit of artifact power as a reward. Alright. His eye upon you. Something dark has taken root within you. The tendrils of N'Zoth are burrowing into your mind and soul, eager to consume everything you are. I can perform a rite of cleansing, but only in a place that resonates with the very power that grips you. Meet me near the Crucible of Storms. The ritual will be perilous and painful, but it's your only chance to be free. The old god has eyes everywhere. I do not wish you to become one of them. Yeah, no.
Fear not the tides flow. Tides bless you.
Something dark is growing within you. I can sense the tendrils of N'Zoth. Is that why I can see N'Zoth's eye on so many people? You see eyes everywhere? This is more dire than I expected. Do not trust what you are seeing. These eyes are surely just N'Zoth's influence within your mind, deceiving you.
Do not forget the fall.
Do we see more people with eyes? Hang on. I do not want to be cleansed. Go away. I mean, it was very hard to make out, but I did indeed hear whisper sounds. Neat.
Blah, blah, blah. Get on with it.
The medallion is inscribed with orders commanded. I've heard tales of a priest who oh my god, it's already different, right. I've heard tales of a priest who used a horrifying dagger to fight the Burning Legion. It is said that this blade, Xal'atath, whispers secrets of the deep. It might be our best chance of uncovering what the Naga seeks. I'm told the Naga have an altar on the island. If you take Xal'atath there, the dagger may reveal crucial information.
If you find powerful artifacts, bring them to me. And don't go trying to use them yourself.
That's a nice touch, though. Like, in the previous one, if you missed out on it, as other characters, you uncover that he has Xal'atath right next to him. And now he's like, no, you already have Xal'atath. Go bring it to the altar. Let's see what happens. Cool. Take Xal'atath there, the dagger may reveal crucial information. Nice touch. So I kind of wonder which is the canon version now. I imagine Shadow Priest version, right? Oh, Xal'atath, honey. I'm back. You feel a familiar sensation as Xal'atath reaches out to your mind. A bejeweling blend of dread and delight. The whispers are faint, but grow louder as you hold the blade in your hand. So weak knee blood and souls. The voice trails off. It's a familiar sensation. Ha. Nice.
Strength failing. I need blood. Souls.
Ah, much better. How cruel of you to leave me in such state. But we can reminisce later. No doubt you have many questions. As you know, I can offer countless answers. Xal'atath speaks once more. The servants of N'Zoth prepare for the Master's return. They intend to conjure a scouting storm to wash away unbelievers. This particular ritual they will invoke requires 3 ancient artifacts. One of the void, one of the storm, and one of the ocean. Even now, I hear the void relic calling to me. It's being empowered or corrupted. I'm not sure which. I see it upon a cliff overlooking a vast sea. Come, priest. We can find a much better use for such a prize.
How glorious it is to be renewed. Though I haven't forgotten your callous misuse of me in Xal'atath. Such a waste of potential. It pleases me that we have a chance to spend more time together. You should know that of my many companions, you were my favorite. We will accomplish remarkable things together, you and I. Magnificent things. Yes. Yes! It's been so long since I took a mortal form. This body is pleasing, don't you think? Once again, you prove deserving of my admiration. Such a worthy champion.
Get ready, by the way. This is the best part of the questline. This loading screen as well is very cool. So, if we look around, right, we can see a couple of teeth here and there. Like, this is just one of many. And then this is where we're gonna go for the raid, yeah? And it's supposedly beneath the Shrine of the Storm. I really wonder what we're gonna encounter here. I really, really wonder. Also, your wall doesn't look complete, but I guess it is. All right. So it kind of, yeah, this is part of N'Zoth's body as far as I understand it. So very, very cool. Right, I didn't even talk about this during the original playthrough. Like the whole sunken bits and taste your essence and I see you and blah blah blah. Very reminiscent of things that came out of the puzzle box of Yogg-saron. Nyalofa was mentioned there. The fish know all the secrets. They know the cold. They know the dark. In the slumbering city of Nyalofa, blah blah blah. So very, very reminiscent of what Yogg-saron's puzzle box used to say. Maybe I can actually show you, or do I need archaeology for that? There is little lamb lost in dark woods, right? All right. So yeah, N'Zoth has touched me and blessed me with a little crown on my head. What's also interesting to note is that Xal'atath is like, honor our bargain, release me. Which kind of gives an indication that the old gods might have been responsible for her imprisonment to begin with. And that this was her goal all along. And if you listen to her whisper, that she does... Yeah, no eye on you, that's a shame. I was kind of hoping you were going to have like an eye. Ah, well. If you listen to her whisper of the Emerald Nightmare, where you go up to the flower, right? And she's like, oh, cool, the prison is weakening. But she also mentions that N'Zoth, or maybe herself, was supposed to devour them all. Let me look up the exact quote for you. Hang on. It is ironic that the weakest of us may be the ultimate victor. Kufun, Yogg-saron, Y'Shaarj, and... ... Well... Only one would remain to consume the world, that was always meant to be. So she could be talking about N'Zoth, that he was the final one, right? Or about herself, maybe. Maybe. Did Xal'atath change? No. And they still don't take it away from you. Okay.
Wind's howling today. City's dangerous nowadays. Keep him warm, I hope.
Do you think the evil eye will see us something else in the Emerald Nightmare? Maybe. Like, I'm sure enough that there are many people that are going to explore and figure out what is going on. But I kind of get the idea that it's not working. Like, you're supposed to see other people with the eye as well. I've not spotted a single one yet. Maybe we could actually try it out. Maybe if somebody has done the quest, could group up with me, could check each other out. That's kind of cool. You can actually see each other's eye. I don't see it as a buff, though. Like, I don't see it as a buff on your menu, which is interesting. You can only see the eye. That's interesting. Huh. But that's cool. We can see each other's eye. We know, like, yeah, we're down with N'Zoth, man. We're down with N'Zoth.
Ah, good. An adventurer. I have need of your services.
Orders from Azora. Medallion inscribed. I came upon this artifact. I found it nearby Atal Gro on a makeshift altar.
I need someone young, with a
Go pick it
working
up.
back and a willingness to do battle with the forces of evil.
And Atal Gro, that is called Tiras, right? Oh no. Oh, right. I remember that the Alliance side also says Atal Gro, so is that just fucked up? Makeshift altar. Ominous Whispering Dagger. Hello, beautiful. This is probably a very bad idea.
Strength failing. I need blood. Soul.
Times change, and so must the Zandalari.
Talanji listens to your tale, Xal'atath and N'Zoth. Zandalar still reeling from the old god infestation in Uldir. If another rises, this is troubling news indeed. Only together can we turn back this tide. His eyes upon you. Talanji seems to regard you with concern. Dark mojo has fallen upon you. I can sense the tendrils of N'Zoth delving deep into your mind. This evil must be purged before it can claim your very soul. Go to the altar of Akunda and the terrace of the Chosen. Seek out Nylok, one of the priests of Akunda. He is your best chance to be cleansed of the wicked curse that grips you. Your intention to stop the Naga attacks was noble, but the talking dagger tricked you into delivering powerful relics into the hands of our enemies. No doubt these artifacts will be well defended. Gather your allies and return to the Crucible of Storms. Defeat any opponents that stand in your way. Ensure that these relics cannot be used against the Hordes. And if any shadowy weapon asks you to do favors for them in the future, I suggest you decline.
Vengeance for the fallen.
Wow. Wow, you so sassy. Hello, it took me a while. Oh, that be a bad one, my friend.
Speak.
Come closer, let the power of Akunda clear your minds. On second thought, never mind, I like this curse. Are you sure you wish to be cleansed from the gift of N'Zoth? You will not be able to undo this decision.
Though I'll keep you.
I'm free. And again he whispered to me, cool.
What do you bother
That was some bad mojo gripping your mind, hero. But Akuna's power proved even stronger.
No, I'll guide you.
And we get a toy. A twitching eyeball. Twitching eyeball. And now it's a 60-minute buff. You are special in the eyes of N'Zoth. So if you ever want to feel special, you can.